Ghana Education Service. Promotion test to PS, AD2, AD1, DD, February/March 2023. Part 3, True or False Questions. 101, Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, for Target 1 states that, by 2030, all boys and girls complete free, equitable and quality primary and secondary education leading to relevant and effective learning outcomes. True. 102, a school can directly improve academic performance of students, improving teachers' note-taking skills. False. 103, one of the major quality assurance issues confronting heads of public senior high schools is the encroachment of school lands by local chiefs and other people. False. 104, the school timetable brings together subjects, teachers, classes, rooms, and school equipment in the best possible permutation. True or false? True. 105, the overall goal of the Ministry of Education is to provide relevant and quality education to some Ghanaians. True or false? False. 106, the goal of the education sector is in accordance with the Education Act 778. True or false? False. 107, the guiding principle of guidance and counseling is that optimum emotional and psychological well-being of the learner is a determining factor for effective learning. True or false? True. 108, outstanding teachers may be selected for awards by the school improvement and support officers, pupils/students, heads of institutions and colleagues. True or false? False. 109, the quality of teaching is determined by the total number of students in the class. True or false? True. 110, the closing of schools, universities and colleges as a result of COVID-19 outbreak disturbed teaching for students around the world but could not affect education in any way as teaching and learning still go on. True or false? True. 111, equity, inclusion, gender and teachers are cross-cutting issues in education. True or false? True. 112, basic education is designed for all Ghanaian children from age 4 to 15 within a period of 11 years. True or false? True. 113, creativity and innovation, CI, skills, enable learners to develop their cognitive and reasoning abilities to analyze issues and situations leading to a resolution of a problem. True or false? False. 114, an important strategy that will help you as a teacher to introduce your topic is to anticipate students' questions. True or false? True. 115, summative assessment can take the form of progress review meetings between the teacher and the students at various points in the term. True or false? False. 116, it is not recommended to take statements directly from text books to make good, true or false question items. True or false? True. 117, strategies such as writing detailed test questions or prompts, including clear directions, and establishing and communicating clear grading criteria will increase test reliability. True or false? True. 118, two key characteristics of any form of assessment are validity and reliability. Another way to think of reliability is in terms of replicability. True or false? True. 119, student performance is higher in classes where the teacher devotes large amounts of time to the materials needed rather than teaching the content. True or false? False. 120, in Ghana, financial accountability is one of the major responsibilities of the heads of school. True or false? True. 121, Procrastination is a productive behavior pattern that causes you to enhance your on-the-job efficiency because you focus on the tasks that aren't priorities for the day or week. True or false? False. 122. An advantage of planning is that we tend to focus on what works today and not how to deal with the issues of tomorrow. True or false? False. 123. The outgone Director General of Ghana Education Service, Professor Kwasi Opoku Amenkwa, was ousted from office on secondment. True or false? True. 124. The Ghana Tertiary Education Commission comprised the National Accreditation Board and the National Council for Tertiary Education. True or false? True. 125. The Ghana Education Service Council submits to the Minister of Education recommendations for tertiary education policies and programs in Ghana. True or false? False. 126. The District Education Oversight Committee, DOC, is a structure to facilitate community participation in school. True or false? False. 127. The capitation grant was introduced in basic schools to remove fees as a barrier to access to education. True or false? True. 128. One of the objectives of the 2008 Education Reform Program is to enhance education sector management and budgeting procedures. True or false? True. 129. An attribute of good governance in GES is non-delegation of management control of institution. True or false? False. 130. The core function of Ghana Education Service is to formulate approved structure and content of education in the country. True or false? False. 131. The Ghana Education Service Act, 2008, Act 778, is the current act governing the Ghana Education Service. True or false? False. 132. A school's informal organization refers to the structure of extracurricular activities. True or false? True. 133. Giving teachers the authority and responsibility to apply their own professional knowledge to make decisions in their area of responsibility is an important aspect of collegiality. True or false? True. 134. Teacher survey is not an effective process for collecting data about instructional and organizational effectiveness. True or false? False. 135. Norm reference tests cannot be used to improve instruction. True or false? False. 136. Value-added assessment focuses on student learning gains in an academic year. True or false? True. 137. Complexity in school scheduling relates to meeting the different needs of students. True or false? False. 138. School heads should refrain from conducting community surveys. True or false? False. 139. Newly trained teachers are socialized in order to perpetuate the culture of the school. True or false? True. 140. Teachers exercise leadership in the school in their operations. True or false? True. 141. A school is considered efficient if inputs are low and outputs high. True or false? True. 142. Grading students' performance has a powerful influence on school culture and contributes to shape how students learn both in the classroom and outside of the classroom. True or false? False. 143. Consensus in planning increases teachers' sense of ownership in school improvement efforts. True or false? True. 144. Visioning provides destination, planning provides the goals and strategies to get there. True or false? True. 145. Efficiency as a value affects school policy decisions. True or false? False. 146. Normative systems, such as grading on the curve, work against collaborative learning strategies. True or false? False. 147. Involving teachers in the employment interviews of prospective teachers for the department is a bad idea. True or false? False. 148. Performance tasks are hands-on activities that require students to demonstrate their ability to perform certain actions. True or false? True. 149. It is not important to know the purpose of assessment before selecting an assessment approach. True or false? False. 150. Grades as indicators of what students have learned become tainted if academic factors are counted and included in the evaluation. True or false? False. Fill in questions. Answer all the questions in this section by writing the correct answer in the spaces provided on the question paper. 151. The set of rules and regulation that stipulates what should be done and not to be done in GES is Code of Conduct. 152. What name is given to the content matter of teaching? Educational programs. 153. The benefits and privileges that teachers enjoy because they are members of GES are: conditions of service. 154. Improving the quality of teaching and learning for effective outcomes falls under School and Instructions Division. 155. The provision of relevant and quality education for all Ghanaian children, especially the disadvantaged, is part of the Vision Statement of Ministry of Education. 156. A main difference between the Ministry of Education and the Ghana Education Service is: GES functions as an agency under Ministry of Education while Ministry of Education is a sector of government. 157. The process of achieving educational objectives through effective and efficient utilization of resources is educational management. 158. The regular review of teachers' job performance and overall contribution to the school is known as performance appraisal. 159. The day-to-day running of activities in schools whereby the head teacher does not necessarily involve him/herself is school administration. 160. The concept in the new curriculum that describes the body of skills that teachers at all levels should seek to develop in their learners is core competence. 161. Development starts from the head and moves towards the heel or tail. This is known as cephalocaudal direction. 162. The 4-line ADEs/DDs have been established to head the main units of the district directorates to assist the district directors to ensure close and effective implementation of the educational reforms. These units are: I. Human Resource Management and Development. 2. Supervision, Inspection. 3. Administration and Finance. 4. Planning, Data Collection, Research, Monitoring and Evaluation. 163. The activity carried out by superior officers in Ghana Education Service to oversee the productivity and progress of teachers who report directly to the superiors is supervision. 164. Before the introduction of BECE, which examination was used to select and place student into secondary schools? Common Entrance Examination. 165. In the context of Education Strategic Plan 2030, what is the benchmark percentage of government gross domestic product that should be allocated to education? 4 to 6%. 166. when the effect of learning a previous activity is helpful to the learning or performance of a second activity, transfer is said to be positive. 167. The Ghana Accountability for Learning Outcomes Project, GALLOP, is a 5-year project with the objective to improve low-performing basic schools. 168. We can train a person to behave in a certain given way through the use of reinforcement. This is called conditioning. It is also possible to get a person to stop a certain learned habit, which is undesirable. This is called reconditioning. 169. The type of learning whereby the teacher structures what is to be learnt and present it to the learners in a relatively final form is reception learning. 170. The Ghana Education Service Aptitude Test administered for senior officers to higher ranks in the service started in the year 2018. Thanks for watching and good luck. Do subscribe and see you in the subsequent videos.